watching ELLY-B automobile. Today I'll be talking more on how to check your engine coolant level. Okay, to check your engine coolant level, first of all you need to know where the coolant is being stored in your engine compartment. Now you go to your vehicle, you open the hood, then you can now access the engine compartment. In the engine compartment we have a lot of plastic reservoir cans for storing liquids. One of them is the windscreen water can. We have the hydraulic brake fluid can, and we have the power steering can, and we have the radiator expansion tank can. Now, how do you identify the reservoir can, which is a radiator expansion can? Firstly, if you look on top the plastic I've just mentioned, the one that is closer to the radiator, you will notice there is a hose attached to the plastic top, and that hose, if you trace it down, the hose goes straight to the radiator and is connected in an outlet on top the radiator. So that is one point for you to know that that is the reservoir for your coolant. Another point is, if you look underneath that same can, you notice there is a hose underneath it that runs straight to the return line of coolant from the engine to the radiator. That is another point for you to know that that can is the expansion tank, or you call it the reservoir can. Now you've traced it. Now let's talk about how to know your coolant, to know the exact level your coolant should be in the tank or in the can. The can, if you look at the side of the can, we have two marks, one on the top and one on the bottom. The top mark, which is written max, which implies maximum level, and if you look below, you see another mark written min, which implies minimum level. So the maximum level is where your radiator or your coolant fluid or your coolant should be at all time before you start the vehicle. But sometimes, as a result of long distance travel, evaporation, after driving for a very long period of time, a week or so, you find out that the coolant is going down and it gets to the minimum or sometimes below. But if you have to top up the coolant, let it be at the maximum level. And for you to top this coolant to the maximum level, you must ensure your vehicle is on a very level ground, so that you don't end up overflowing or overfilling the coolant tank. For any reason you overfill above the maximum level, it is necessary that you need to drain excess coolant out of the tank and bring it to the maximum level. So another scenario is, most cars do not have reservoir tank or expansion tank. What they came in with is radiator. This could be old modern cars, but Nevertheless, you can still check the coolant level if that is the kind of car you are using. So what you need to do is to open up the cap on the radiator and look through it. If you can see or sight the radiator fluid or the coolant, then you are good to go. But you must ensure that the coolant is very close to the cap level so that you don't have fluid that is below the minimum level. So when you notice that the coolant is just towards the mouth of the cap or the opening pipe or the opening, then you are good to go. At that level, you are good to go. So that is how you check your radiator coolant level. Sometimes you might have the engine station at the rear, depending on the kind of car you are driving. It's similar. All you need to do is to trace out the expansion tank or the reservoir tank with the radiator by following the same process which I just explained previously on how to check on the forward engine compartment area. They are similar. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope this video help you to sort out the location of your expansion tank or reservoir tank, and also help you to guide you to know how to check your coolant in your expansion tank or reservoir tank. Please subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell and give me a thumbs up whenever I release any video on how you can take care of your automobile or your car. Then you will be the first to get it. See you on the next video.